Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. This is Trading with Livevol. My name is Stephen Choi, and this is where I trade my real rate key account, and I use LVX to trade. So let's go straight to my account. I'm having a pretty good month, so I'm up about 19,000. Oh, I knew I eventually had to do that again. Sorry about that. So I'm having a pretty good month. I'm going to knock on wood. Hopefully it continues. Today, I guess I'm giving some back, but really a lot of it has to do with Mankind. I've been getting good marks, so I think what happens at the end of the day, it widens out. But Mankind has been really good for me. So let me actually go right to it. So the position I have basically is I'm selling these June 5, 10.5 calls, and I am long these July 10 calls. And as you guys remember, the original one that expiring on was it like June 13th? Basically, I did it for around 150. And then what I'm doing now is I've sold the next week's, and I'm going to keep on doing it, right? So I'm just going to keep selling every week's. And my assessment is that Mankind is going to slowly drift up to like the $12, $13 range by the time the PDUFA date arrives. I am still not sure if I want to play through the PDUFA date, but as you guys know from my video blogs, I've been reading a lot about Mankind. There seems to be a lot of articles basically wanting to short this stock after the PDUFA date. Most of the people do think that they're going to get approval, but to the degree of approval is in discussion still, and also what that means for them in the end. And basically what most people are predicting is that Mankind will take a beating right after the announcement. So maybe I'll get an initial pop, but most people think you should sell the initial pop after the PDUFA date announcement. And generally my thinking is so far I must have read like, I don't know, like 30 articles on Mankind, and only about a handful of them really think that Mankind is going to go up after the PDUFA date, and most people think it's going to go down. So I guess a lot of it has to do with if everyone is assuming that if for whatever reason something happens, like Mankind announces something right after the PDUFA date, and they get the approval, then basically this stock I think could run really high. But you know, also there's no guarantee that they're going to get the PDUFA approval, which means that maybe the right thing is to kind of sit on the sideline for the announcement. But for now, I have this on. In fact, I liked it so much, I have this order on right now, where I'm trying to buy the July 11 calls and sell the June 27 11 calls for 95 cents, 20 times, and I'll see if that helps me out. And what I want to do is I want to stack it, and I'm comfortable doing maybe another 80 more, but I'll see how that looks, because I will be pretty heavily invested in Mankind considering my account, and it could really crush me if it doesn't work out, or it could give me a massive boost. But either way, that's my thinking. So as you guys know, I sold these. The great thing about these that I like is you see how the fair value is 26 cents. So if it's 26 cents times 120, if it stays right here in the next 2.5 days, I'm going to collect $3,100 in premium if Mankind stays right here. So it's an awesome strategy if Mankind stays right here or drifts up slowly. It's not a great strategy if Mankind moves a lot, right? So, but I'm banking on the fact that pretty much Mankind is kind of bracketed in the stock movement, and that it's gonna kind of like drift upwards from here till the PDUFA date on July 15th. The other stock that I'm into right now is IGT. They're currently exploring possible sale of their company. I think for me, I think there's a decent chance that the sale will go through. My biggest question is when will the announcement happen and exactly what price? So seems to me, I read some articles, some are saying like maybe it's like it's priced in already. So even if they get taken out, we're talking maybe another $1 upside. I did read another article that says maybe the upside might be in the $20 range. I'm not a fundamental analysis kind of guy. So it's a little hard for me to kind of value, but my thinking, and this is, obviously just keep in mind this is from a non-analyst point of view, is that this company is pretty much gonna schedule to make between $1 and $1.10 next year. So what we'll be looking at forward PE, roughly at $16, $17, we're looking at 14, 15 PE ratio, right? So if you think maybe the right price should be maybe 20 times that, then we're talking about the $20 range. So I only say that because it seems like there is some decent amount of open interest on the 20 line. So you see these OCK 19 and 20s, and then you see these July 20 line 12,000 times. So I think it's interesting. Right now, it's not really saying it's going to get there. So I think the probability is low. And the fact that these options right here aren't that high as well makes me think that, it kind of makes me think that it might not have as big an upside, but I've been wrong before. So, I think it'll be interesting to see in any case what it'll be. Now, I was supposed to sell these for 50. I told you guys the other day I missed it. I'm just hesitant to sell it because I think maybe there's a pop in IGT that might happen soon. So, as it states here, maybe the next pop will get it to like maybe $17 or so. So I'm kind of hesitant to sell something for 20 and then have this thing pop to like $17. This, in the end, it's not too much worth the premium that I'll be getting, and I just want to kind of give the upside. So when it does make a pop, I can sell some calls against the calls that I own, right? So that's kind of my thing in IGT, and I'll probably talk about those two stocks a lot just going forward because I'm kind of maxed out on my margins, and for now, maybe it might change after this expiration, but that's where I stand right now. AZN, basically, I was telling you guys, I think it might move up to the $75 range as the fair value. So I still have these short puts, and hopefully, it can work out for me. But after this, I really don't have anything, so I'm just gonna have to wait. The other one is Hillshire. I'm basically trying to close this position out. So today I did some more on the closing. I'm trying to close this out. So I have 55 contracts left, which isn't too bad. So I'm going to try to close them out, see how it goes. So that's pretty much it for me. Hope your trading is going well. I would like, there's like a bunch of other stocks that I wouldn't mind getting into. I think a while back I talked about L'Oreal. Not that I'll get in it now, but I'll basically keep an eye on it. Maybe if it drops back down, it's pretty interesting, and so forth. So there's other stocks that seem of interest, but for now I'm just gonna have to stick with what I have, and hopefully my account will get bigger and I can do more plays. But other than that, I hope you guys are having a good trading day, and I'll talk to you guys on Friday. Take care.